Hello and welcome back to PlayStation Access. A very, very special video today on PlayStation Access because I am joined by the whole team. I don't just mean Rob.
Hello.
Hi, Rob. I don't just mean Rosie.
Hello.
I don't just mean Nath.
Hello.
But I mean our brand new team member who we've been looking forward to welcoming to the team for a little while, and it's going to be a great pleasure to reveal them to you now. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
You guys, you do know who it is, right? You guys know who it is?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think so.
Okay, cool. Well, let's find out. As I say, come through the digital door, Ash!
Hello! It is I, Ash.
Finally,
Greetings.
it's official.
Welcome. Wait a minute. Are you in our studio?
I think I am.
So we thought, in an incredibly original idea, that we would ask Ash some questions to get to know her a little better. Ash, is that cool with you?
I'll allow it, yeah. That sounds good to me.
Are you sure it will be allowed?
Thank you for your approval.
That's good. I mean, if you didn't allow it, that would be... I don't know what we do then. We just have to...
No, we just finish the
we just
video.
send it there. So it's good that you're up for it. I think... does anyone have a question to start?
Rosie had a burning question. Rosie, why don't you just jump straight in there?
Oh my God.
Okay,
No,
I've got
we can't go with this one first.
It's a good taster for what's to come, Rob. I've got a very important question, and I was going to save it till last, but Nathan now just chucked it in. So, okay, Ash, in the team, we have boyfriends in gaming.
Yeah.
Who is your boyfriend? It's very important. We have to establish this first thing. Who's your boyfriend?
Your video game boyfriend, Ash.
Oh, but this is easy. Sly Raccoon. Sly Raccoon, absolutely. Sly
You are a
Cooper.
Sly Raccoon
Yeah,
fan.
I don't have anything to add to that. I don't want to expand on that. It's just Sly Raccoon.
I think it's best if you don't expand on that. I think that's probably
expand.
fine.
Expand, please. Please expand.
Dave, you had Trico. Sly Raccoon is a much more...
Hey, he's a good-looking raccoon. He's friendly. He's a nice raccoon. I don't know. I can't expand on it. It's just, he's a nice guy. He does the thieving, but for good reasons. He's charming. He's suave. Ooh, Sly Cooper.
Oh God, right. Let's move on quickly.
I feel like they planned that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that was planned. That was
Yeah,
weird.
it did feel a little bit like it, didn't
No,
it?
I'm so happy. I feel like red in the face out of happiness that you said Sly Cooper.
Yeah, I feel red in the face as well, but it's not happiness. It's just my inner shame being brought to camera straight away. Thanks, Rosie.
I'm here for your Ash.
Who has the next question?
I'll go with the next one, which is just Ash, can you tell us what your very first console was?
The first one that I played was the PS1. My friends had it, my cousins had it, so I'd go over especially to play the PlayStation 1. But the one that I owned and that was mine and that was my child was the PS2. That was my era. I loved PS2. I had the big fat chunky one for ages and played it so much that it went to PlayStation heaven, and I had to get the slimline one, which now sits like pride of place. I look at it and think of my fond PS2 memories. I loved PS2.
Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about PlayStation, which we should, and happy memories, Ash, what's your favourite game of all time?
Oh my, that is such a big question and
I know,
an almost
sorry.
impossibly large question.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, right. There's 3 answers for this because one of them is absolutely Mass Effect 2. One of them is absolutely Oblivion. And one of them is absolutely God of War. I rate Oblivion so high. I love Skyrim, but Oblivion they were the days. I loved Oblivion. The Dark Brotherhood quest where you have to go around the house and kill everyone,
honestly,
really slowly and sneakily.
That
Loved it.
I think the single greatest quest for someone who enjoys killing NPCs. Honestly, you just get locked in a house and the mission is kill everyone in the house without them realising.
Without them realising.
You get to wear your finery and just murder. It's great. I love that. My single memory from Oblivion is just the murder house. I love that bit. I went back to it so many times. Bit of NPC death.
Yeah, Oblivion was so good. I can't not think about the intro just coming out of the prison.
It's the little trumpet, so it's do 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 do. I love it.
I like that we've
laugh, love
decided
it.
that your favourite game is Oblivion, even though
Yes.
you had two. You were like, no, we're not talking about Mass Effect 2 or God of War.
I'll take
it's clearly Oblivion.
If you had to pick one game that you would back yourself to beat all of us at, what game would it be?
Now see, my skills in multiplayer gaming, anything that involves other people, are bad. They're terrible. So none is the real answer. But if it came to working together to beat a game, or having like scores compared, it would be Overcooked, because I am Queen of Overcooked. That is just
Really?
indisputable. Like, that's the one. It would be Overcooked.
What's your Overcooked trick? Because do you bring a team together?
Oh, I see. I played it on my own the whole way through. Like, just did like the two controlling the two people.
Oh my god, you control both people for the whole game.
Yeah, 3 stars whole way through. I did not want any help from anyone. And then in the final level, because it was like mega hard, I thought, hey, I'll enlist some help. So I did the final level with someone else and just commanded them the whole way through. Like, just ordered them. And I realised then that I was Gordon Ramsay of Overcooked. So I was like, you know what? This is my role. This is what I was meant to do in life: is beat everyone at Overcooked.
I feel confident that we could put your Overcooked skills to the test, in that collectively we are so bad at it that I think we would probably drag you down.
Yeah.
Because
Can we get you a chef hat?
whenever
though?
we play Overcooked, it's just, I mean, I like to sabotage the kitchen just out of spite.
I'm glad that you admitted to that, Rob. Yeah, that
Not
is the
in my
problem. The problem
kitchen.
is that when we try and play, Rob likes to sabotage. You'll
No.
be like,
Wait.
Rob, can you wash some
It gets
dishes?
to a
And
point
he's like,
where it's going wrong, and I'm like, let's just cause a fire.
Not in my kitchen. Absolutely not in my kitchen. Like, not happening.
Dave, are you going to jump in with a question?
No,
I can
I want
do-
to jump in with a question.
Rosie's
I want to jump in with a
Rosie,
question.
go on, Rosie, what you got?
My turn. I was thinking, Ash, no, because you said that you kind of like to do more single-player games, I wanted to ask, what's your favourite genre and why?
And why? I like
that. Ooh, my favourite life genre is horror. I love horror in all of its
Oh my
aspects, facets. Anything to do with horror, I'm all over it. But with games, that does kind of stretch out to just single player narrative stuff that has a bit of a dark vibe to it. I love a darker genre, but mostly stuff that's interesting, has loads of mythology and lore. I'm not giving you a straight answer here because I like lots of different games. But horror is usually the genre I'm always drawn to, and I have to try and sample, because I'm a spooky woman. That's all I can say about myself.
Do you get scared by horror, Ash? Or
I do, yeah.
And do you like? Because that's what Dave and I don't understand, is people who enjoy being scared. Are you one of those people?
I don't know, I'm just drawn to it. I think I'm just drawn to seeing horrible things happen. I'm like, oh god, what's the worst thing that could happen? I need to see it play out in front of me. Because I'm so anxious about everything. I'm like, right, let's see what the worst possible outcome could possibly be. And I feel like it's cathartic in that kind of way. That's probably what the draw of horror is. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, mass murderer running around, stabbing everyone. Well, I guess that's the worst outcome. We're at the point that I'm comfortable.
That actually makes sense. That makes sense. It's the first time, there's nothing for you to worry about anymore, because you've seen the very worst thing that can happen.
Oh god.
You sound like the kind of person who, in Heavy Rain, just kills everyone just to see how they can all die.
Has to happen. It has to go through all the different branches, just see. But I think if me and Dave did a horror stream together, it would absolutely be like Shaggy and Scooby. It wouldn't be like me absolutely bossing it or anything. I'd just be like, the whole way through as well.
So what is your favourite movie then? I assume it's a horror movie?
That's also an impossible question. That is so large.
You must answer the question.
My God. I obviously love genre movies, so horror. I love The Fly and I love The Descent. I'm not ever giving one answer for these. I can't. It's impossible. The Fly and The Descent, but Pacific Rim is absolutely up there for me, just as big monster bashing movie. And also, as completely left field, Hot Rod is one of my most watched movies of all time.
Hot Rod is an absolute banger.
I love Hot Rod.
To be fair. That is classic.
Of all the ones to come in on Dave, yeah.
See, I was thinking The Fly. I was like, The Fly's really good.
Hot Rod, yes.
What's that guy's name? Ian McShane. I just remember Ian McShane to me was growing up. He was Lovejoy, and then I didn't really see him again until Hot Rod as Andy Samberg's stepdad. I was like, this is amazing. Lovejoy. Look how far he's come. Ash, if we're going to do the big pillars of entertainment, what kind of music do you like?
Right, well, anything that's horrible, noughties, pop punk is absolutely my bag. I've been to so many grotty, Grebo clubs in my life that I just live for that Fall Out Boy, pulsing throughout the club. Just anything that's anything like that is where my heart lies. But I do like a bit of 80s pop as well. This feels like the most standard answer. I like things I grew up with, and also 80s pop, which everyone likes.
I'm very much with you. I think I'm probably like, I don't know. I feel like I'm too old to like pop punk. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm saying like I feel embarrassed that I still like pop punk, but I do. I like it a lot, and I listen to it all the time.
No
I'm
shame.
Sorry, everyone.
No shame here. Not in this kitchen.
I feel ashamed.
There should be. There's no room for musical snobbery here.
That's okay. Wow. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
We've all grown. Nathan and Rosie have stayed very quiet. I think
Yeah.
they might be musical snobs, but
I don't know what a musical snob is. I just like listening to music that makes me happy.
That's a perfect
That's
answer,
the best
Rosie.
answer, Rosie.
that's a very
And then
Rosie
sometimes
answer.
a bit of System of a Down.
And I will hear
yeah.
no snobbery about the subject of my next question, which is probably the most important question we're going to have, which is about snacks. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Ash, if I had to choose one snack, it would be Jaffa cakes. There is a question, which is, what if you had to do that? What's your favourite snack, is what I'm saying. And it can't be Jaffa cakes now, because they're mine.
Okay, well,
Well, you'd have to fight.
I hope you're ready to learn today. I hope you're ready to learn, because it's a snack. It's a chip and a dip, but it's the ultimate chip and dip, which is Sensations, other brands are available, Thai sweet chili crisps, and
Yeah.
Philadelphia, other brands are available, cream cheese, and then you dip the sweet and spicy crisp into the cream cheese, and it's the ultimate snack. It is the ultimate snack. I stand by it. I have to have it as a rare little treat, because otherwise it's gone too quickly. It's saddening. But a spicy crisp and a creamy cheese dip. Ooh, ultimate.
definitely
I would
get
never
behind
thought
that.
of mixing them.
I've definitely had those crisps before, and I have eaten them so much that they like burn the
burn.
roof of my mouth.
Yeah.
You know, like a whole bag, and like, oh god, I'm in pain, but it's a great pain.
See, Jaffa
And I'm
cakes will
happy to
never
go through
burn
it.
you, man. That's why they're good.
Do you peel your Jaffa cakes, Nate?
No, I'm not an animal. Come on.
I don't either, but I remember distinctly a kid at school who could do. I just was fascinated. How are you doing that? And when you see the Jaffa in the cake, it's a
know.
little bit off-putting.
Well, there
it's
was
a scene?
they weaponized them at my school. There was a bunch of kids who ate them in a classroom, and then our school was like a really old, very high ceiling, like an old sort of house of some kind, and threw them to the ceiling, and 3 of them stuck there for my entire time at school. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Must have been about 5 years. Just saying. Jaffa cakes, a weapon and a snack. That's why they're there. That's why they're the
I'm pretty
best.
sure you could weaponize Philadelphia if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Ash, I've got a question
No,
about
that's a good answer.
your life, and more importantly, has it almost ever nearly ended? Have you ever come close to death? Have you ever
This
almost
one-
died?
This one is a bit. I have no idea. Probably. I think my existence is an affront to nature, so it's probably happened like close calls enough times. I think the closest that's ever come was I decided to do a skydive. Now I didn't want to do a
Oh my
skydive.
God.
I decided to because everyone else was doing it, so it was absolutely like if everybody jumped off a cliff. Yes, I would. I would is the answer. It was like I was on like a traveling thing, and they were all doing skydives, and they were like, Ash, do a skydive. So I was like, okay, I'll do a skydive. And I did a skydive. So you jump out into the sky is the gist of that. You jump into the sky. And when the guy like pulled the parachute, he pulled it, and then like nothing happened for a second. And then it shot out, and I was like,
no.
I was like, oh, that's normal, that's fine. He went, oh, glad that parachute came out, you know. That was the first time I've used this one, so I'm glad that it worked properly. I was like, like strapped to this stranger,
Oh
like
my
floating
God.
through the sky, going, please get me on ground again. But yeah, that's probably the closest I've come.
I want everybody to hear this right now. I'm never throwing myself out of a plane. I don't care if I'm strapped to someone else or what. Like, it's never going to happen. Never.
Let's just save this little clip here.
No,
so that
I'm not doing
in the
it.
future, when it does happen, it'll be a funny little transition.
I
and
can
it'll
imagine
be
it's
in a
amazing,
video.
but-
Dave, we got to do
I'm-
something for 2 million subs. We may as well kill you in a plane
Oh yes!
and then throw you out after.
Oh, that's lovely. Explode me into the ocean. Fantastic.
That is just
it's
perfect.
what I want.
We're actually doing
If we've done all of our questions, shall we reverse the format? And Ash, are there any questions that you would like to ask us that haven't come up until now for some reason?
Well, I think just tell me, what do I need to know about PlayStation Access? What am I getting myself in for, fellas and lady?
Rosie, how would you answer that question? Because Rob, Nathan, and I have been doing PlayStation Access for a long time, and you have been welcomed into the group. What do you think Ash has got to look forward to?
Just epic awesomeness, really. Like everyone's my best friends. Like I said, no, it's just really awesome, really funny, barrel of laughs. We're all like really passionate about what we love, and we always reflect that sort of stuff, which is awesome. And the community is also brilliant. Like the community welcomed me in with open arms, and my first appearance, I was doing stupid voices and stuff all the time, and I'm still doing it. So, so you're gonna have a whale of a time. The community is awesome, and the team are fantastic. So, have that to look forward to.
Woo.
That was such a nice answer. I don't think I could add anything to that.
Well,
thank you, Rosie.
Wholesome,
You're welcome.
Wholesome, very wholesome. I think my other one is just who's the best at games? Who is the king, the queen
That's
of games?
not even a question anymore. The answer's Rosie.
It's definitely Rosie. Yeah.
I just want to hear you guys say it.
Even the games that I thought I was good at, Rosie's now better than me at them.
Yeah.
It's Rosie.
I didn't want to say anything, but I was just like, oh, what do I say?
I'm trying to think if there's one
Unbelievable.
game, but I can't think of one game that I'm better at than Rosie at.
You can PES, FIFA, any kind of football game.
Maybe.
She's thought about it. She knows. She's
Maybe.
coming
Yeah,
for you,
she
Dave.
knows. She's got it's yeah.
All I can
it's
do
like
is
that.
get penalties in football games. I don't know how to score. I don't know how it works. I don't know how to score a goal.
Well, that's
but
how
I
Man
can
United
get a
play.
good tackle.
Hey, football.
Football joke.
Yeah.
I got one last one to wrap it up with. I do have one more, and that is, Dave, can we do the Halloween stream? Like, can you do some spooky streaming with me?
Oh, I
Can we
think
get the
that is a
horror stuff on the go?
brilliant idea.
Yes.
What do you mean? What do you
Everyone-
mean? Will I play a spooky game with you at Halloween?
Yeah, be the Scooby to my Shaggy. Go on, do the Scooby-Doo
How can you say no to that, Dave?
Like this. No, thank you very much. I'm not going to do that. No.
No,
you
you have to do it though.
Go on.
You have to do it, Dave.
Finally, there's somebody in the team who actually really loves horror. Why am I being victimised?
Because
still?
it's-
This doesn't make any
if-
sense.
You love horror.
Together, it'll be great. You'll have someone who
No.
loves horror guiding
No.
you through.
No, look, if
Yeah.
there's one person who could make Ash hate horror, it will be me when I'm sat next to her shivering and crying. That is not something you want, Ash. This is not, trust me, okay,
Look.
it's not for me.
Look.
Right, we should have it, look, we've got to have a new plan. We've
Look.
got to have a new plan for Halloween. No one wants to see the same old.
Oh, poor
me
Dave.
coming out.
He thinks he can get out of it, bless him. Stay tuned then to find out exactly what Halloween hijinks we have in store, courtesy of our brand new horror expert. Seriously, we are so excited to have Ash on board. She's absolutely amazing. So please get in the comments and give her a big PlayStation Access community style welcome. Make sure you've clicked that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, now with added Ash, of course, and we'll see you again soon.
PlayStation